All right, YouTube. I am exhausted. I just finished watching that Biggie Smalls movie for the of teen time. I love it. I mean, I like it. But I like the Tupac movie too, but I like this one way better. I don't know how accurate either or is, but I liked it. I liked it. Even though the outcome is the same, you know. But anyhow, moving on to this stuff here. I paid 2 grand for this stuff. You're probably like, you gotta be kidding me. Well, this guy's from Facebook. Really, really nice dude. And not because he's nice, but I paid that. He knows what he has. And he said he doesn't mind. If a serious buyer comes through and buy, but he's not giving the stuff away. So when somebody says something like that, that basically means like I kind of know what I have. I'm looking up everything, but I want to kind of see where you are. This is why I'm happy I'm not the kind of guy that tries to get over people, because nobody's gonna trust somebody that tries to get over on them. He noticed that I was like point for point. That's why he was so eager to sell me a lot of this other stuff when he offered a lot of shit. Meanwhile, when somebody else made offers on stuff, he said he liked me because straightforward. I brought a lot of other stuff from him, and I was more accurate than others, and I didn't try to play him like he was dumb. Those are his exact words, and I can understand that because no disrespect, but a lot of white folks. He's white, and I actually said it, and he's like, yeah, I have to agree with you. He said I never really had black guys come by and buy stuff like this, but I've had guys come by and buy other stuff, and they haggled me, but he's right. Well, he said I was right. That a lot of white folks come through and they try to hit him in his head, and he says it's not a color thing, but I was accurate on that, and I am, and that's why out of everybody, he said I was one of the only people that he allowed in his home. So me and Isaiah went yesterday. I kind of believe it because when we met up, he was real hesitant to have me come inside because he said his house is, he doesn't have a woman live with him, and he's always busy, and he likes the way he lives. And hey, can't fault the guy and can't blame. It is what it is. But the big bulk of a lot of the money was into the cars. Most of these cars are around $8 plus each. I'm going to show you guys the cars tomorrow. So I'm going to do another video on all 10 boxes of the cars. I'm not going to do that today because evidently I got to bag and tag and wash and wipe these down. So I was thinking about wiping them down today as this is loading up. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I might do all that tomorrow because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I'll try to head out before the rain comes and go to a couple places, then come back, and this will be my project. My wife is gonna kill me, so yeah. For those out there who are wondering, yes, she will. This stuff was in my truck, basically 24 hours. Isaiah just helped me bring the stuff in the house because I had to do so much. But this is the stuff I'm gonna be showing you guys now. So just sit back. And for those who may wonder what the hell does $2,000 look like, this is what $2,000 worth of toys look like. I mean, if I was to sell this stuff, I would probably ask for way more than that. I'll probably be more like around 3, because it's the cars. Again, it's only 8 cases are full. 2 of them aren't. So I know for a fact 8 cases hold 48 cars. This case, I believe, holds 12 or no, 24, I think. This case holds 24. These hold 48, and I believe this one also holds 48. Only one case has red lines, and there's 24 of those, and they're in really good condition. All the cars are in really good condition. I mean, they're not mint, but they're in great condition. Like I said, when Eros and Freddie had that state sale, and what part of Jersey was that again? I don't think it was Clark, or whatever part of Jersey that was. Real cool guys, and they were selling cars, and they were selling about a case, and then it got to the point where people start cherry picking and I think stealing cars out of there. They started getting less, but I think they were selling each case for like, I don't even remember, so I'm not gonna even lie. But let's get to that. This bin Oh, this box here, we worked the deal out for this. There was a couple of broken things. These are parts. These are not fully complete. But, he does have n8ght in here. I believe he's complete. R2-D2 obviously is complete. Unfortunately, this Han Solo's seen better days. So there's basically three Star Wars weapons in here. You got this gun. You got n8ht's tool case thingamajig, and then you have a blaster, which I think goes to IG-88. So I think there's at least 2 or 3 figures in here complete. I would probably say the Han Solo Hoth is probably one. No, I don't know whose gun is what, but R2 didn't come with nothing because this is not the one that the scope one, but he's in really good condition considering, obviously he's in really good condition. So Han is busted, and this guy, he lost the hand. I guess somebody really wanted to live out or see this guy get destroyed by a lightsaber, but I'm guessing that's what happened there. Somebody really, really, really took their toy playing seriously. So all this is included in $2,000. Everything he popped up came up to like 4,500, and he knocked off 24. I mean, he knocked off 25. Some of y'all probably like, what? What's 2,500? Well, for instance, this Lex Luger. He's basically like a $50 figure all day. This Marty Jannetty is another figure that's just around the same price. So these two are anywhere from 95 to like 100 and a quarter for the 2 of these. Slim PS2 is about 70 bucks. This Megatron is about 50. All these wrestlers together, they're probably anywhere from like 10 to like 30 bucks depending on the wrestler, and there's a nice amount of them in there. Rotaro, he's about $25 to $30 figure. He's nothing because he's broken. Ric Flair is probably like 20 bucks, $10 to $20. Unfortunately, no tapes, but he has the piece in the back here. And Soundwave, he's actually in good condition considering. So he's probably like a $70 figure. You know what I'm saying? And these guys up here, he's probably like a $30 to $40 figure. Hulk is about 70 to 80. Spider-Man is about 80 to 100. Oh, this guy here is about 35 plus. He's about 30 plus. That's Superman. He got a busted leg, so he's worth about 40 to 50 bucks. The G.I. Joe phone is around $60. And then you got all these old NECA real toys, Hellraiser figures. They're anywhere from $25 to $40 a figure. That Predator is probably around $40, something like that. This Predator is probably about 30. He's another 30. They're between 30 and 45. These two are just parts for, I'm about to say Thundercats, for Transformers. So you got about got some money here. Then you got Mark and Mindy, Nano. This is probably about, I'd say probably about a $80 to $120 set. Not much here, but you do have a n8ght sneak peek telescope here. You got a couple other little weapon thingamajigs. You got version 2, fuck his name, Storm Shadow's backpack. That's like 20 bucks for the both of those. So this is probably like a $60 bag. Then you got Walrus Man, or whatever his name, whatever his name is. So I always keep thinking I don't know whatever his fucking name is. He's like and I think he's complete because his gun is in there. So he's probably about, I'd say about 50 plus dollars. He's in good condition too. Then you got Monkey, and Monkey got some shit with him, some feathers or whatever. So I'll have to use Comet to get that stuff off. Then we have here a Snake Mountain door, I believe. We got 2 Lino. Oh, well, okay. We got Mumbra and Lionel's thing. I don't think these work anymore. I don't know what the hell that kid is doing upstairs. Then you have this guy here. Fucking Surf's Up, dude. Look at me, man. I'm fucking cruising through the 90s, dude. Yeah. Then you got some more parts in here. You got Jackal Man's shoulder thing. Looks like this goes to some wrestler. This, maybe Monkey's Club or something. I don't know. Don't know what the hell this is. Oh. This is to probably a Stinger. I think that's the Thundercat. Monkey's helmet. I think this is Monkey's mace, as a matter of fact, or one of them. I think it goes to somebody. Thundercat has his gun, so he's complete. I mean, he wanted some money for this, you know. I mean, there's some Thundercat stuff here, so I can understand why he wanted some money for this. And this is... Oh, I got that guy. I have him downstairs. Zodiac's chest plate. And we got here a Megatron piece. That goes to one of the Seekers. I think that Dirge, or whatever the hell that purple one is over there. So there's definitely some stuff here. Nothing great, but, you know, a couple of items here. That's broken, so. And then you got these two guys. I already forgot where they're from, but I think that's like maybe $80 for the both. 60 to 80 for both of them. Then there's like a bag of crap in here. I'm gonna show you guys. So again, let me just. Oh, you got this guy here. This was in there. This little thing. This Game Boy Color a Little Mermaid 2 pinball. This is just a piece of Metroplex. This is, I believe, a GoBot. And again, I showed you guys these already. You're probably like, dude, $2,000. I always like to repeat, and I always like to repetitively say that because, I mean, I don't really give a fuck if people. I mean, I'm the one that brought the stuff. I don't care what people think, but I like to show people that I know what the fuck I'm doing. I've been doing it for a long time, and I do very well. And to some of y'all, they're probably like, oh, that's a lot. Yeah, it's not. When you think about, there's basically over, like just this stuff spread out here is well over $1,500 to $1,700. That's just for this stuff. I'm talking about just the action figures. You know what I'm saying? Just the action figures I'm showing you. You know, and plus the parts, cause like, you know, Monkey and helmet is like $30. The that mace is around $30-$40. I mean, Thundercats are expensive. Silverhawks are expensive, and the weapons are even more so. So a weapon can turn a $20 to $30 figure into a $70, $80 figure all day. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you guys don't know, but now you know, niggas. I always want to say that. And then you got this Transformer case, and then there's stuff in here. There's a Perceptor. There's a Super, I don't know who that is, but that's a Super GoBot. I don't know who this guy is. Then you got, I always forget his name. Then you got this cat. Then you got here another Seeker, just a plain part. I don't think this is, I don't know what this is. This is just like a bootleg add-on something. This is a, his nose is broken right here in the front. But this is oh my god. These two are Insecticons. These are the second wave. They made 2 waves. They made the original 3, Shrapnel, Bombshell, and I forgot the other name. But I do have one upstairs, but this one, it's very rare to get them, you know, with the wings not broken or re-glued. So these two will be going upstairs, and I'll see if I have to replace them. Then you have here Huffer. This is a GoBot. This is a GoBot. Again, that's like a, I don't know, is this a GoBot? It says Japan 84. So it's probably a GoBot. It's just plastic. And I believe this is also a GoBot. That's a Beachcomber, I believe. Psykill. I forgot his name. I think this is Gears. Another GoBot. Here's some parts. Another Megatron thingamajig. I mean, do I think he kept some stuff? I do think so. That's the parts of this guy. Here's Warpath. And here's another truck piece. Probably something similar to this one. Then there's just parts. His thing is right here. Just got snapped it back in. And I forgot this guy's name. So he's also a Transformer. Then these are just parts. And then there's some G1 Transformer weapons in here as well. So there's definitely like $250 to $350 worth of Transformer crap in here. I mean, that's on average. And again, you know, just to give you guys a quick scan, I don't plan on being up here too long doing a lot of this crap. This is in there, obviously. Looks like it's missing the battery cover, but it's there. And these are just basically parts. You know, most of this is just parts. Then you got this thing. I think there was something in here. It must have fell out. Here's another like GoBot train thing. Let me put that in here. And yeah. So that's basically everything. Let me show you guys this. Well, this is mainly parts. He actually wanted $100 just for this, which I thought was kind of crazy, but damn, I should have fucking. I'm glad it didn't break, but I should have still fucking tried to grab at it. Shit, that could have been a real bad catastrophe. I should have grabbed it. Could have broke. Thank God it was on the carpet and not the floor, but I should have still reached to grab it. Then in here we got oh, there it is. No, that's not it. So there's a PS2 memory card. Here is a PS3 controller. 2 Xbox 360 controllers. Obviously a PS2, as you saw. So that's basically everything. Let me just throw this out. Because he wanted $100 just for this. I could have bought all this stuff and I could have left the cars behind, but he wasn't selling. He wasn't selling just the red lines, and the other guy kind of stood him up. Because he sort of have reached out to him a couple times, but he just wanted the red lines, and he was gonna pay him $20 a red line. But he was like, no, he wants to sell everything. And the other cars are nice. Like, let me see if I can give you guys a sneak preview here. Like, look at the condition. Look at these. Look at this. I mean, look at the condition of this shit. Look at this. Looks like the siren popped off. Like, look at these. I don't know if these are his or what. Oh, this must have came out. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, see, this is missing a couple. Like, look at this. Look at that. God, I mean, look at that. Oh yeah, this is the Tamiko whatever. These are all Tamiko. Oh, Miko. Oh, very good, grasshopper. Is it Tamiko or Tamiko or Tamika? Nothing's melted. You know, just to give you guys a quick, you know, whatever of this stuff. But yeah, going to this stuff here. So we have a Cobra Asp. I believe this is complete. Oh, let me put the gun on it. And you know, he's got more stuff, and you know, of course, I would love to continue dealing with this cat, because he said he's got. I mean, he still has a lot more stuff. I mean, I think he's doing the same thing I do, and a lot of people do. I think he's like just selling the stuff he really want to get rid of now, just to move it, and then get rid of the crazy shit later, or just to see where I'm at, or maybe give me a better deal. I don't know. I'm not mad at him, because again, at the end of the day, he did not have to do a deal with me. You know, he could have just been like, oh, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna get mad. Can't, you know. I think what he's doing is he's looking shit up, and I think he just wants to see what my mindset is, and then he wants to sell. I mean, I don't know, nor do I really give a flying fuck how people do what they do. You know, they do what they do. It's his shit. I mean, what I like. I mean, you know, would I like to just, you know, come and just pay or buy what I want and a whole bunch of it? Yeah, of course. You know. He had a lot of people pick up game stuff. He had a lot of people pick up guitars and a lot of shit he sells. But most of the toy people, he said that they're really, you know, trying to hit him in his head. And he feels more comfortable with me. I mean, I'm pretty confident that's true in a lot of sense. Nor do I mean, you know, it is, you know, whatever. But here it is complete. I don't know why these things are down there, but you know, here's an asp. Don't ask what you can do for your country. Ask what you could do, whatever the fuck. I already fucked up. He said he think this is complete. I don't even remember what this thing comes with, but you know, he's got stuff here. I mean, why did he want so much money for it? I have no fucking idea. Do I see $100 here? No. I mean, he does have weapons and shit here. You know, he's got this piece. He's got somebody's arm, which I'm pretty confident I can use. He's got a busted thumb on this dude. He's got a trap jaw belt. Whatever this is I don't know what's busted. That's for the Rattler. This is... Damn. I think this is one of the seatbelts for the APC. I know I need a couple of the Rattler missiles. I think I may need this too. And here is, this is for the Ram or whichever motorcycle. I actually got one of these bikes from Eunice, so I'll probably wind up doing something with that. I also got this as well. Unfortunately, his don't have the missiles or stuff for this, so it is what it is. Here's another missile. Here is that. Here is somebody's back. I don't think he has a chest. Here's a chameleon pieces. Oh, here's a chest right here. Here is the arm. He still threw this in. I didn't want that. Here's original Roblox machine gun. Here's some of the Stinger missiles, all 4 of them. Scrap Iron's missile. Here is Roblox backpack. Here are some backpacks. Just miscellaneous shit. He even tested me on this and said, what do you think this is worth? I said, well, if you're asking me, you should know. And he just smirked. And I was like, yeah, that's Snake Eyes' satchel. He's like, yep. So I knew at that point, I knew he was testing me. I mean, it is what it is with that. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm definitely happy. I paid $2,000 for this stuff, and you know, this is good stuff. I mean, I definitely got well over $2,000 just in toys and parts. That's just on a table, you know what I mean? So that's pretty dope. And then, you know, I'm keeping that the filled unit, whatever thing. There's PS2 and the controllers in there. I have an R2D2 Xbox 360, but I think I'm just gonna get the adapter for it, and I'm gonna use one of these controllers for the system and just sell it like that. I don't give a fuck about no C3PO controller. I have one, but it's mine boxed, so I'll just do that with that. Yeah. So I am tired, so I'm gonna leave this shit like this. I think my wife will be home tonight. I don't know if it's gonna be tonight. Well, if I get smacked up, then that means she came home tonight. You know, I'll probably just text her and say, listen, there's a lot of shit on the table, and I'll remove it in the morning. I think I'm gonna do that. That way you can keep her off my ass. And then, of course, this is also included. Some more Lego. He's got a couple good ones in here. He got Patrick from SpongeBob. He's got that, I don't know who this guy's name, from Simpsons. He got a Bart in there, and just some other miscellaneous stuff. And we actually threw some other G.I. Joe weapons and accessories in here too, because there was nowhere else to put it. We also have a Ray. I don't know if she has all her head parts or whatever the hell you call it. But yeah. And again, there's a lot of cars. You know, a lot. So obviously there's over 300 cars. Because you figure 48 times at least 6 cases that are full. And again, you got this. Did I look? Oh yeah, I did show you guys that. So yeah, that's mostly, I think, Matchbox, the Lesney stuff, and then there's like a lot of Hot Wheels in these. So yeah, I gotta go through this shit tomorrow. I am extremely exhausted, so I'm gonna call this a night. And I'm actually surprised that it's only less than 30 minutes, but I'm glad because I am fucking tired. I just want to get this out the way so you guys can see it. Peace.